Hey Chuck, I saw a report the other day that the Premier League is going to have 5 direct qualifying spots to the UCL. Do you happen to know why?
Yes, of course, Jorge. Well, thanks to Arsenal's victory against Real Madrid last week, the Premier League is now guaranteed the top 2 spots in the association's coefficient rankings.
Okay, what does that mean and how does that even work?
So basically, the top 2 leagues in the coefficient rankings get an extra direct qualifying spot to the UCL next season. It's all based on the clubs from that league's performances in Europe this season, that being the UCL, the Europa League, and the Conference League. Depending on how the clubs do, you get an allocated amount of points towards your coefficient ranking. For example, a win gives you 2 points, a tie gives you 1 point, and a loss gives you 0 points. All those points are then added up and divided by the number of teams in Europe, and that is your coefficient average ranking. And like I mentioned before, thanks to Arsenal's win over Real Madrid, the Premier League is now awarded a 5th spot in the UCL for next season. And it's looking like La Liga will be the second league to get an extra spot, but that's still to be determined.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. And what implications can we see from this coefficient ranking for the Premier League and for the UCL next season?
So there's 2 things that come to mind with this ranking. Number 1 is the Premier League can have up to 7 teams in the UCL next season if the Europa League winners and the Champions League winners are teams from the Premier League and finish in the top 5 spots of the Premier League standings. Number 2, I think this heats up the race for the top 5 spots in the Premier League. Teams like Man City, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Newcastle, and even Brighton and Fulham were given a lifeline thanks to Arsenal's victory over Real Madrid.
I see. Well, that will certainly make the end of the Premier League season very interesting. As always, make sure you guys like and follow so you don't miss any news like this. And make sure you subscribe to Toca de Futbol's YouTube channel where you can find more in-depth analysis on football news and football matches. I'll catch you guys next time.